Hello everybody, and welcome back to the channel, and welcome back to the demolition of the Lincolnshire Co-op's Super Co-op, the City Square building here in Lincoln. And yes, I'm back here once again with demolition experts UDCS. Now, this is possibly going to be the last video that I'm going to produce here. The majority of the building has now come down. In fact, I think it's all come down. It's just a lot of rubble and a lot of steel to clean up. There's an old electricity substation just there. I believe they've got to wait for the national grid to come down and sort that out. But otherwise, the majority of the building has now gone. Now, before I finish this video, I'd like to say a huge thank you to demolition experts UDCS for inviting me down here, especially Matthew Brown. Now, I have to say that it's been amazing to be here to watch this, and UDCS have made sure that I was safe at all times. Whenever I was in the wrong place, they made sure that I was out of the way. It was very, very good. Their hospitality has been absolutely amazing. So, in this video, I think I'm just going to fly the drone about, then we'll have a wander around to see what is actually left. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to put some photographs up of how the building was inside when it was the City Square. I've got some photographs of the Lincolnshire Co-op on its final day, and of course the cafe on its final day as well, and a walk past Boys department store which was still here. So right, let's put the drone up and have a look, see what's left. Wow, like I said, there's very little left here. Just a load of rubble, a load of steel to sort out. Quite amazing when you think about it, that there was once a huge building here with a huge car park on its roof. Amazing. Absolutely amazing. Right, now we're just going to have a wander around, have a quick look at some of the rubble and reminisce. Now there's an open doorway here. Let's have a quick sneak peek inside and see what's happening. Plenty of scaffolding there to protect the front of the building. They are restoring the front of the building. These buildings along Sinsel Street are listed buildings, so you can't knock them down, but they're trying to restore them back to how they were. I think they're 19th century buildings, not too sure. Right, let's have a look at some of this rubble. Now I can actually say that I'm very sad to see this building being brought down to the ground. Yes, I know there's lots of people out there that say it's an ugly building. Well, you know, it was built in the 1970s and it's got that square box 1970s architecture to it. I think everything in the 1970s that was designed was in the square box form. But, you know, I used to visit this superstore, this co-op, super co-op, with my parents. My father, he used to park the car on top of the roof car park, and we used to get the travelator down into the store, and we used to make our purchases, and then we used to get the travelator back up to the car park again. And for a small boy, that was really something. And of course the store itself, it used to sell everything from food to furniture, from toys to television. It was really an amazing place where you could buy absolutely everything. But of course, over the years, the co-op had stiff competition from superstores like Asda's and Tesco's, Sainsbury's and Morrison's, who had all opened stores outside of the city centre. And the co-op, it followed suit by opening up the Moorland Centre, which was along Tritton Road, near enough next to Sainsbury's. And with this super co-op, it decided to change it inside. Yes, there was still a co-op supermarket, but it was much smaller, and there was a cafe and a Mad Harry's and a Boys and a pharmacy and also a post office and several other small units. I think there was a burger bar as well. And for me, it was never the same. I have to say though that the co-op, the 1970s co-op, was quite ingenious in a way. It built this big square box of a building, but it also incorporated a bus station in with it. When it was originally built, I mean, the building itself started way back in about November 1976, and it opened on the 15th of August 1978, but it also incorporated the new bus station. And so shoppers could get off the bus, go straight into the super co-op, do their shopping, and then hop on a bus and go home again. That really was a marketing strategy. And I guess it did work for a time, until of course those other big supermarkets opened up just outside of the city. Now I shall shortly be putting up some photographs that I took in 2019 of the city square on the week before it closed. Now these photographs were taken with a miniature camera, so I could try and get a few candid shots. Now the quality is not 100% unfortunately, but it's still watchable and we can still see what it was like inside on the final days. Now we're just going to have a look inside the building over here. It is actually underneath the ramp that went up to the car park. Now housed inside here is the main sprinkler system for the Super Co-op. If ever there was a fire, then these pumps inside here would switch on the sprinkler system and hopefully put the fire out. Now I'm not too sure what's actually happening with all of this, whether UDCS Ltd are waiting for a specialist company to come down and remove all of this, or maybe it's all going to be incorporated in the new hotel that's going to be built on this site. But anyway, I've never seen any of this before. It's quite amazing knowing that there was a sprinkler system hidden underneath the main ramp up to the car park. Wow, absolutely fantastic. Fantastic stuff. It's been absolutely brilliant to be here for the past few weeks watching Demolition Experts UDCS Ltd as they bring this iconic 1970s building down to the ground. And like I said, I'd like to thank UDCS for asking me down here, and of course for all my viewers out there in YouTube land for watching these videos I've been producing of this demolition. Thank you all so very, very much. Well, that is it for the time being. Now, I have heard a rumour that this bridge, this iconic bridge that goes over Broadgate, is also going to be demolished, as the new hotel footprint actually stands on here. So I shall be back at some point, if it is coming down, to film this bridge being pulled down. So that will be a video for another day. So thank you all so very, very much for watching, and please, everybody out there in YouTube land, stay safe. And I will see you all again soon in the next video. Take care now.